The moment you stop trying to impress her is the moment she starts thinking about you nonstop. Most men never realize this. But attraction is not created by effort. It is created by emotional space. The harder you try to be liked, the less mysterious you become. And mystery is the fuel of obsession. A woman does not obsess over the man who is available, predictable, and easy to read. She obsesses over the man she cannot fully figure out. The one whose attention feels valuable, not guaranteed. What she's really responding to is emotional uncertainty. Not confusion, not games, but the subtle feeling that your life is already full, meaningful, and moving with or without her. Few men understand this. They think they must show more interest to gain interest. In reality, showing less need creates more desire. This changes everything. When she senses that you are centered, calm, and unaffected by her reactions, something powerful happens in her mind. She begins to chase clarity. She starts wondering what you think of her. She starts replaying conversations. She starts filling the silence with thoughts about you. And that is where obsession begins in her own imagination. The truth nobody says out loud is that obsession is self-created. You do not put thoughts into her mind. You simply give her the emotional room to create them herself. But here's where it gets interesting. This is where Stoicism becomes your secret weapon. A Stoic man does not react emotionally to attention, affection, or rejection. He remains steady. He does not seek validation. He does not rush to reply. He does not change his behavior based on her mood. And this emotional stability is deeply attractive because it is rare. When she sees that her presence does not shake your emotional state, she feels a pull toward you that she cannot explain. Most men are emotionally reactive. You are emotionally grounded, and that contrast makes you unforgettable. Most men chase conversation. A Stoic man allows silence to do the work. He understands that silence creates anticipation. Silence creates curiosity. Silence forces her to wonder what you're doing, who you are with, what you are thinking. And the more she wonders, the more emotionally invested she becomes. What she's really doing is trying to read you. And when she cannot fully read you, she becomes intrigued. You are no longer just a man, you are a puzzle. Few men understand this, but emotional restraint is more seductive than emotional expression. When you don't overshare, don't explain yourself too much, don't seek approval, you become high value without saying a word. This is where most men fail. They try to prove they are interesting. But a Stoic man never proves, he simply is, and she feels it. The mindset shift is this. You are not trying to win her attention. You are allowing her to earn access to your time, your energy, and your emotional presence. When this shift happens inside you, your behavior changes automatically. You stop texting first. You stop over-talking. You stop explaining your schedule. You stop asking for reassurance. And without realizing it, you become the man she starts chasing. Because now she feels something she rarely feels with men: uncertainty. Uncertainty triggers emotional investment. She starts checking her phone more often. She starts noticing when you are online. She starts wondering why you haven't reached out. And that curiosity slowly turns into obsession. But here's the key. You are not ignoring her. You are simply not prioritizing her. There is a difference. Ignoring is emotional. Not prioritizing is Stoic. The truth nobody says out loud is that women are attracted to men whose lives feel bigger than them. When she senses that you have purpose, discipline, direction, and inner calm, she feels that being part of your life is a privilege, not a right. And what she's really craving is emotional security. Not from your attention, but from your stability. When you don't react to her mood swings, when you don't chase her after she pulls back, when you don't panic when she goes silent, she feels something unusual. She feels safe, and safety creates attachment. Most men become anxious when she becomes distant. A Stoic man becomes even calmer. And this calmness makes her wonder why you are different. It makes her think about you when you are not there. Few men understand this, but the less you need her, the more she needs you. And here's where it gets powerful. When she starts investing emotionally, you don't rush in to reward it. You stay consistent. You stay grounded. You stay composed. And that consistency makes her trust you, even if she cannot explain why. Trust turns attraction into obsession. Because now she is not just curious about you, she feels emotionally drawn to you. She wants your approval. She wants your attention. She wants to feel chosen by you. This changes everything. You stop trying to create attraction. You allow her emotions to create it for you. What she's really doing is measuring your reactions. And when she finds none, no jealousy, no neediness, no pressure, she starts seeing you as a man with options, confidence and self-control. And self-control is deeply attractive. Most men talk too much. A Stoic man listens more. He speaks slowly. He does not rush to fill gaps. He is comfortable in silence. And this makes her lean in emotionally, because she feels she must work to understand you. Effort creates attachment. When she puts effort into conversations, into thinking about what to say, into wondering how to impress you, she becomes emotionally invested without realizing it. And the more she invests, the harder it becomes for her to detach. The truth nobody says out loud is that obsession is built through emotional effort from her side, not yours. So you become patient. You let time do the work. You let her curiosity grow naturally. You do not rush the process, because rushing kills mystery, and mystery is what keeps her mind occupied. You become the man who is present, but not chasing, interested but not needy, calm but not cold, strong but not aggressive. And this balance is what very few men ever master. She begins to feel that you are emotionally different from every other man she has met. She cannot label it, but she feels it. And feelings create obsession far more than words. By the time she realizes she is thinking about you constantly, you have done almost nothing except remain centered, disciplined, and emotionally unmoved. That is the power of Stoicism in attraction. You don't control her feelings. You control your reactions, and your reactions control how she feels. When you understand this, you stop chasing women. And strangely, women start chasing you, because now you are the calm in her emotional chaos. You are the mystery in her predictable interactions. You are the man who feels rare, and rare is irresistible. If this opened your eyes, subscribe now, because most men will never hear this truth.